Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm TheAbyssFallen, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do my first guitar tutorial. Now, this is going to be a song I know quite frequently well because, you know, I love this artist. It's going to be Twin Flame by MGK, and there's multiple ways to play it. There's the regular version in which I play it, and then there's the one you can do with bar chords. Now, it really depends if you plan on playing this acoustically or electrically. So I'm going to show you the acoustic version first, and then we'll go for the electric. Now, for what you're going to do first is you're going to go to the A string and put I put my ring finger. I put my ring finger on the 3rd fret of the A string, and then you pluck that. And then you take your pointer finger and then you play the G string. And you do that 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you slide your ring finger to the 2nd fret of the A string, and then you go 4 times, and then this is when it switches. You take away your ring finger, and then you change it to your pointer finger to the 2nd fret of the D string, and then you pluck the A and the D strings, and you do that 4 times, and then you take your pointer finger and then your ring finger, and you make an F power chord, which is the 1st fret of the E string and the 3rd fret of the A string, and then you do that twice, and then to do the little interlude he does, you put your pointer finger and you put it on the 2nd fret of the D string, and then you take your middle finger and you put it on the 3rd fret of the D string. You go, you take it away, and then you put your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the A string. Altogether, it should sound like this. Now that's how you do the verses, and in the chorus, all you need to do is, well, he doesn't really play during the thing, but since it's acoustic, it really doesn't matter. You play you play a C chord, then a G chord, then an A minor, and then an F. That's the entire chords for the entire song, but there's all kinds of fancy stuff you can do to kind of add for it. And then after the last chorus is out, and then you go to like the part where it's just kind of more instrumental, it requires a little more finger picking, so this is going to be a little more intense, so make sure to pay attention. So you make a C shape and you remove your middle finger, and watch my fingers, okay? So what you do is you pluck the A and the B string, and all together it should sound like this. Hold on. Okay, I messed up, my bad. Hold on, my bad. Now what you do is, you first off make a C shape, you remove your middle finger, and then you pluck the A and B string, you go A, B, and then you put your pointer finger on the 3rd fret of the B string, and then you remove that, and then you pluck the A and then the open high E string, and then you take your pinky finger, then you put it to the 3rd fret of the high E string, and then you remove it, and then you take your ring finger and you move it to the 3rd fret of the E string, and then you play an open B chord. Play an open E chord. And then you take your pinky finger and then you put it to the B string, 3rd fret. And then the next part, so all together that should sound like. So one more time. Now the next part is basically the same thing, except instead of making a C shape, you just use your pointer finger and you keep on the 1st fret of the B string, and then you play an open A chord, and you'll open A string. So what that is you just pluck that, and then you take your ring finger, you put it to the B string, and then you play an open E, and then you go to put your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the E string, and then this is when it changes up. Then for the final part, you take your middle finger and you put it on the 3rd fret of the D string, and then you take your ring finger, you put it on the 3rd fret of the B string, and then you take your thumb and you put your pointer finger, you put it on the D, and you put it on the high E, and you go, and then you take your pointer finger and go to the B string. So ultimately, all together, it should sound like this. And then it really just depends how you want to play the ending. The solo, you can't really play it on acoustic, and also I'm not experienced. Plus, I don't have an indentation right here, where even if I wanted to, I couldn't do it. So for the ending, I would just recommend just doing whatever you feel is comfortable, whether it's just bar chords like, or just do open chords. Anyway, that's been my first tutorial. I really hope y'all enjoyed. And if there's any suggestions what y'all would like to learn next, please leave a comment down below. And if there's anything you feel like I can improve on, let me know down below. And I'll reply to you as soon as I can. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.